So you might say, well, Abraham, I think I've heard some or all of that from you on many occasions. So what's different for me right now? The difference is we want you to focus upon being the realizer of the emotion. We want you to care about how you feel. Most everybody's living a really conditional emotional response. And we want you to find a way to emit or to accomplish or to conjure, to accomplish an emotion apart from a condition, which means you have to get pretty general. So tell us in singular emotional words, terms, what this job that is on its way to you, so clear, so close, what does it feel like in the middle of that? One word, emotional word.
Exciting.
All right, what else?
Satisfying.
Right, rest with those words for just a minute. Satisfying. It's satisfying. Now, what does satisfying mean? Let's explore the emotional content, the basic vibrational starting place momentum beingness of satisfaction. What other emotional words help explain satisfaction?
Fulfilling.
Fulfilling. Proud.
Proud.
Nice. Feels good. Feels like ease.
Ease.
It feels sure. It feels comfortable.
Feels right.
Feels clarifying. It feels clear.
Clear.
It feels clear. It feels sure. It feels good. It feels
perfect.
Use emotional words if you can. It feels
emotional words.
Well, not emotional words, emotion that you're describing with words. We're not looking for emotional words. We're looking for the feeling of a wonderful work environment. It calls me. It feeds me. It inspires me. It soothes me. It is me. It represents me. It fulfills me. It inspires me. It excites me. It calls me. It is me. I belong here. I love being here. Now expand it a little further. I love co-creating. I love engaging with lovely people. I love co-creating. I love us being more. I love bringing me to the table and law of attraction matching me with others like me. I love the more that we are as we show up there. I love the feeling of being together. I love the feeling of movement and momentum. I love the feeling of inspiration. I love ideas popping in my mind. Now, we haven't talked one little bit about anything that you might do there, but can't you feel yourself there? Don't you want to go there? Don't you want to be in the middle of that? Don't you love being the center of that? Aren't you excited to see what the universe will deliver to you in terms of ideas and inspiration and rendezvous with others, given that momentum that you've got started there? Can't you feel the momentum of that? Do you trust that law of attraction feels you, that law of attraction knows you, that
Absolutely.
law of attraction is responding to you? Can you feel how your signal has become strong just as a result of this conversation? Can you feel that you're emitting something entirely different than what you were before? Can you feel the clarity in what you're emitting? Can you feel the sureness? Can you feel the signal that you've got going out there? And can you feel that that signal is matching all of the things that you put into this vortex of creation? That vibrational reality has just been matched. Can you feel that you are turning those thoughts that you put there incrementally to things? Can you feel that impulses are about to move from your vortex to where you are? Can you feel that there's a melding, a resonating, a blending, a merging between you in your now and all that you have vibrationally become? Can you feel how the things in your vortex cannot be deflected? They cannot be deflected by your umbrella anymore because you put it down. You're no longer deflecting what's in there. So in the way that source is flowing it to you has always been. There has been nothing between you receiving everything that you've been asking for and the full manifestation of it. Nothing between it except your vibrational shield that you've had up there, which you just took down as a result of doing some vibrational, emotional work just now. You see how it works? The thoughts that you put into your vortex turn to things. Oh, those thoughts, they got big and they got momentum and they got sophisticated. They have been evolving. They've been gestating in that vortex. They have been becoming. Now you are in the delivery room. Doesn't have to be painful. Allowing yourself to realize. So how does the realization come? How does that happen? Does all of a sudden, does someone just drop into your front yard with a sign? Maybe, but not likely. Not likely. It's an impulse, and it's an impulse to get in your car. You don't know why. It's an impulse to go over there. You don't know why. It just feels like going over there. It's an impulse to stop over there. You don't know why. And all of a sudden, you realize that you're having a conversation with someone that you are both really enjoying, and you think, oh, I've been on my path all morning and I didn't even know it. I just followed the impulse. I followed the impulse. Most of you are so regimented in what you are doing, and it's a lovely thing if you have a little bit of space between all of the things that are required of you and being able to follow your nose a little bit. And we know it's more difficult when you've got responsibilities that are demanding activity from you. But you have the ability to find periods of time where you ignore the conditions of your experience and focus on the emotions that you seek to accomplish. And then you stay there long enough that momentum has ensued. And it is our promise to you, with as little work as you just accomplished, as you drew that conversation from us, and it wouldn't have been there if you hadn't been there to match it. As you drew that conversation from us, you created a vibrational atmosphere that is going to yield to you all kinds of realizations. But you gotta know what the realizations look like. They look like a positive feeling. They feel like a positive feeling. They look like an impulse to do something. You all, when you look for a job, you want to define everything that it is, and you want to look all around the planet of all the places that it is, and then you mean to march toward what it is. And when you get there, there are 1,000 other people standing in line looking for the same job. And we say, that's not the way it works. The job will come to you. The path will come to you. You are the attractor of your experience. We want you to hear these words. These are the most powerful words that you will ever hear from us, and you are prepared to understand them. We know you're going to get this. You'll get this. You can't get there from here. Hear that. You can't get there from here. But what you do is you prepare here, and there comes over here. That's how it works. You can't get there. You prepare here, and there comes over here. Isn't that nice to know?
That's really nice to know. And I really understand what you're saying. How can I keep that up? By meditating? I want to go there often.
Did we just meditate?
No.
Then maybe not.
Okay, cool.
What did we just do?
Rampage of appreciation?
It felt like that once the momentum got
Yes.
going, but that wasn't what we were doing. That was the inevitable outcome of
You
what
went general.
We went general, and what else did we do?
And looked for words that were similar to those.
We went general
expanded.
and we went emotional. We went for the earliest recognizable form of a manifestation. Hear that? Started with the earliest form of an easily accomplishable manifestation. We didn't say, job, come to us and we will evaluate you to see if you are appropriate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Come now. I don't have much more time here. Come right now. Come. You don't plant the tomato and then stomp on the ground. Come up. So what did we do? We did the only thing that we can do. We found something to focus upon that was easy to focus upon. What was it?
A pure, non-resistant thought.
But what were we reaching for? Our original statement to you, it's all right. Our original question to you is, give us singular, emotional, meaning words that cause you to feel. We weren't looking for the intellectual qualities. We were looking for the emotional, which means we were going beyond the thought, beyond the vibration, to the earliest kind of manifestation, which is an emotion. So that meant without even being really conscious of it, because when you get conscious of it, you do what you've always done. So what that caused you to do, that caused you to focus vibration and thoughts into a very soft direction, which accomplished an emotional response. Are you getting what we're saying here? We're talking about not being at the bottom of the hill trying to stop the momentum. We're talking about not being at the bottom of the hill trying to push the car up the hill either. We're talking about using the forces of the universe, the natural forces, in the way that they naturally work. So we ask you to give us, as best you could, the purest, easiest manifestation. We didn't say how many hours do you want to work, or how much do you want to earn, or how many people do you want to work with, or what's the direction of your creativity. We didn't ask you whether you want to be a independent contractor, whether you want to be self-employed, whether you want to work for a corporation, a big corporation or a small corporation. Feel how jumbled that gets. Feel how convoluted that gets. Been there, done that, been there, done that, been there, done that, been there, done that, didn't like 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 that. Momentum killer, umbrella up, stopping the flow. Instead, we ask you for emotional words. How is it going to feel when you get there? Never mind the details. Never mind the conditions. The conditions will take you off on a wild goose chase. The conditions will activate in you stuff that you already know you don't want. The conditions, if you get focused upon them right now, they will prevent you from letting the momentum go that you want to get going. So what did we ask you for? Singular, emotional words. Ooh, I'd like to feel happy to be at work. I'd like to feel happy on my way to work. I'd like to feel happy at work. Happy, what does happy mean? Happy means engaged. It means doing something meaningful. It means feeling inspiration. It means being clever. It means being with others who are clever. It means being collectively, cooperatively clever. It means having a really good time. It means being tuned in, tapped in, turned on. It means loving life. It means happy to be there. It means expressing all of me right here and now. It means focusing on something that matters to me with all that I am. All that I am. Doesn't that feel good? Don't you want to do that? Aren't you eager for what's out there for you? Aren't you interested now, as you've listened here and as you've pushed the reset button with us, aren't you interested in the inspiration that's going to come next and next?